Yo, what's good, YouTube? Hope you guys are doing well today. And today we're going to do another hybridly brilliant squad builder. And this is a team that I enjoyed using quite a bit. It is in the 3-5-2 formation. The reason why I use this formation, it's because it fits a lot of the players I wanted to use. It's not necessarily my favorite formation on Ultimate Team because it's not. It is very weak against the wings, which I've repeated plenty of times in my previous videos. But we're going to go ahead and use it. I know a lot of you guys do like the 3-5-2. So we'll stick with it for this episode, and then we'll do a new team later on. This is going to be a BPL Serie hybrid, so I'm going to do things differently this time. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the BPL side of things, and then we're going to go ahead and switch over to the Serie. So let's go ahead. In goal, we're going to start it off with none other than Pepe Reina or Jose Reina, whatever you guys prefer calling him. He goes for 3,000 coins. He's an amazing keeper on Ultimate Team, plays very well. If you guys have not checked him out, make sure you guys do check him out. He's very cheap, as you guys saw, so make sure you guys do use him if you have not used him. Right in the middle right there, we're going to go ahead with Skirtle. This is probably one of the most underused center backs, and I have no clue why he's so underused. I mean, ignore that 68 pace, but that 81 defending, that 83 heading, on top of that being 6'3", he's strong, and he's got the perfect work rates. He's got that low attacking, high defending work rates, so I really don't know why he's so underused. He's so good. A lot of people want those high pace center backs like Kabul and I don't know, Company and all those guys, but Skirtle is just a cheap option for 700 coins. He's got an inform out that goes for 45,000 coins, but you do get a little bit of a pace upgrade with this inform. I think his pace on there is 70, which is nice if you guys want that, but his non-inform does just fine. But if you can't obviously afford his inform, by all means, go ahead and get it. Right to the left of him, we went with Smalling. This is not a center back I've used this year, but I was very impressed with his skills on Ultimate Team. He had 75 heading and 80 defending, but that 75 heading felt way better because of his 6'4" frame. He's very tall, and he gets up in the air and wins a lot of things in the air. He goes for 1,000 coins. Probably can get him cheaper than that, and he's perfect for an outside center back in a 3-5-2 because of his 74 pace. So no complaints whatsoever. I was actually expecting bad things when I bought him, and I was like, oh man, this might be the weak spot or the weak portion of my team. So I went ahead and still gave him a shot, and he played very well. So I was very impressed with how he played on Ultimate Team. At the left mid position, I've used him previously on one of my teams, Ashley Young. He's a bit downgraded from last year, as you guys can see. I believe he was 85 rated last year, but he still got 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, not too shabby. His shot isn't the greatest, which is completely fine. He's got 89 pace. You guys all know he's a pacey player. He's only 3,000 coins. Again, he's a cheap player, and what really stands out is his dribbling. His dribbling is tight. You can get through some tight spaces and get around the defense and get some nice shots off. So I do recommend him if you want a left mid in the BPL and you don't want to spend an arm and a leg, especially if you don't want to go with Nani. I know Nani goes for about 40,000. What I try to do with my teams is I try to use both expensive and cheaper players. Now, the Serie A players are going to be expensive, but you can always go with their non-inform versions. And right away, we're going to go ahead to the right center back position. And mama, there goes that man. Informed Giorgio Chiellini. What a monster this man is. Got him for a whopping 295,000 coins, so pretty much 300,000 coins. And he is well worth every single penny. The guy is a beast. 81 pace, 87 defending, 87 heading. The right side of the pitch is completely a brick wall. You cannot attack that side, man. Considering our right mid that you guys are about to see, everyone had to try to attack through the left side. I'm sorry, the left side of the pitch is what's a brick wall. Everyone had to attack through the right side. So he was a very good center back. Highly impressed with him. Usually informs don't really, impress me for the most part, but his inform is well worth it. At the CDM position, we went ahead with Arturo Vidal. Very good player, well-rounded CDM. Got him for 1,400 coins. Not much to say about him. And then at the right mid position, we went ahead with Maggio. Maggio is a very good player. I am very surprised that not a lot of people use him on their teams with right mids on them, especially Serie A teams, obviously. He just fits that role perfectly with his 77 defending and 82 heading, so he does help out with defending, which is why, again, the left side of the pitch for my opponents are pretty much a brick wall. They have to attack from the right. So that's kind of always nice to see. And at the next CDM position, I believe his name is pronounced Kuchka. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Have not really used him at all on Ultimate Team or on head-to-head or anything of that nature, but he plays at the CDM position very well. His default position is the center mid, but again, he's got well-rounded stats with that 78 defending, 81 heading. He fits perfectly on this team. Right next to him at the cam position, we went ahead with Hamsik. Very, very good player. Second in form here. We got it for a whopping 154,000 coins. He is well worth it. Unfortunately, he only has 3-star skills, but what are you going to do? You got to sacrifice something for using him because he's just a well-rounded cam. He's got great dribbling, great shot, and a great pass, and his pace is just fine at 78. I highly recommend him if you can afford him. He does have an in-form card before this at 86 rating. I'm not sure how much cheaper it is. I believe it's 120,000, but it's not too far off from this card. You can't really tell the difference, to be honest with you guys. Left striker position, we went ahead with Jovetic. Now, you guys have seen me use him as a cam, and I will admit he plays better at the cam position over striker. His finishing is a little bit off for me for some reason, but we did get him for 75,000. I think his going rate is, I think, 90,000, so I might be able to even sell him for a profit, so that's always good news. And right next to him, we went ahead with Mikali. Mikali is just a beast. You guys all know he's a well-rounded striker with 86 dribbling, 85 pace, 85 shot. Got him for 2,500 coins. Very cheap. 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Nothing to complain about the man. So this team was a very, very fun team to use and a very good team to use at that. I'm going to go ahead and hop into some goals shortly, and we'll talk about the team as a whole and let you know what I think I would change if I were to remake this team. So all in all, guys, the team played wonderfully. In fact, it's probably one of my favorite teams I've used this year. The passing sequences I was able to create with this team was immense. I had a lot of fun using them. The standout player on my attack would probably be second in form Hamsik. I think he just played beautifully. Look at this great goal by him. This is probably one of my favorite goals I've scored with this team. You guys are seeing it right there. A beautiful overhead kick right past the keeper and a ball delivered by Mikali that was just perfect. And again, it was just very easy to pass with and maintain possession. I really enjoyed playing with this team. Now, one thing I think I would change would be getting rid of Jovetic as a striker. I think he plays much better as a cam, so it's just one of those things where I just wanted to try him out as a striker, but he didn't really work out for me. He does great at setting up other plays. You guys are going to see some footage here later on that he delivers a great ball to Mikali. So he's kind of like a good passing striker, if you guys know what I mean. If you guys ever have those strikers that you use that are just terrible at the 1-2 ball, Jovetic does great at passing. You guys can see right here, that's as easy as a finish as it gets, but Jovetic completely misses that one. So it was little things like that that bothered me with him. His shot power is immense. Everything else is great about him, but his finishing just was a little bit off for me personally. I did miss quite a few of those shots, just like you guys saw there. Additionally, with your left mid and right mid, obviously Ashley Young, I think he's the only guy with 4-star skills on my team actually, and he was able to create for me using his tight dribbling and 4-star skills. So I was able to pick up a penalty right there. Unfortunately, I end up trying to go down the middle, and he is going to guess that as he saves that one. Unfortunate we didn't score it, but it had a little bit of everything. Maggio definitely is underrated on this game. Not a lot of people use him. He plays very well on Ultimate Team. He's got great pace, great ball control. His shot is not the best. But you guys, as I was saying about Jovetic, look at this great ball right to Mikali. And Mikali's going to get enough power on that one to get it by the keeper. But you guys can see he just delivered a perfect over-the-top through ball over the defense. And that's what I love Jovetic for. You guys, again, as I was saying with Maggio, just completely beats the defense, but does not score that one. Mikali's in great position to get the rebound and not at home. And that's really what this team was all about, man. Everyone had great positioning. Everyone had great passing, and I loved it. The defense, obviously, is crazy good. Again, Smalling played wonderful. Look at that for a goal from Ashley Young. A little bit of skilling. Roulette's a defender off. This guy was complaining on the mic saying, "Oh, you're using pace cards. You're using pace cards, man." And I raised my voice because that's how he was getting. He was yelling and screaming and cursing at me. So that's why I gave him the shush, because he kept saying I was using pace cards, which I wasn't. I never do. But yeah, he decided to start cursing me out for no reason. So I decided to shush him. But in any case, guys, this is the team we used. If you guys want to try it out, obviously you can make it without the informs. I think it will still play pretty well. I don't really think you'll notice a big difference. Maybe the only person you might notice a difference with is Kuchka. But other than that, very, very good team. Highly recommended if you like the 3-5-2. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Hybridly Brilliant, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see daily FIFA content, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I mean, what else you gonna do? We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Later.